Hey everyone, I'm Sakar, and I want to talk about something that I thought was very important with Marvel Rivals, and I want to do it a little bit differently today. So a lot of my videos are basically meant to be put around strategy or just overall improving at the game, because I just want you guys to get better at the game, and I enjoy teaching you guys to get better at the game. So I wanted to do something a little bit differently. So recently, there's been a little bit of a controversy regarding support players and certain content creators kind of saying some not very nice things about support players, and just overall just everybody not really liking each other right now. So what I wanted to do today was I just wanted to talk about a few things that came to mind, and a few things that I feel like we could probably do as a whole to kind of do better in general. And really, I wanted to make this a video that's kind of free flowing. So this is just going to be an unedited audio of me just talking about my thoughts and the ways that we can kind of improve together. So for those of you guys that don't know, I don't want to make this a content like a clickbait video either, and like, you know, drama farming and stuff like that. So I really don't mean for this to come off that way. But recently, like, a big content creator, you know, they kind of made some waves by saying so that support players, they kind of are the worst class in the game, and, you know, just stuff like that in general. And a lot of the stuff they said was really nice. And so I'm not even gonna put like names out there or anything, but really, I wanted to say that opinions are normal. People are allowed to have them. I get where the person's coming from, but that being said, I feel like when you have nasty opinions like that, I feel like when you have a platform that's at a very high level and you have thousands upon thousands of people that consume your content on a daily basis, I feel like the stuff that you say, it needs to be filtered slightly. There are so many people that listen to you. Why are you just throwing out negativity like that, and why are you just ostracizing a specific part of the community? That doesn't make sense to me. Like, this is a team game. Why are you just throwing it out there like that 1/3 of your team is basically useless and how they're idiots? To me, I don't understand that in the slightest, because opinions, at the end of the day, yes, like, everybody's allowed to have them, but also they can hurt, man. Like, bro, like, the words you say have impact, and I feel like not everybody understands that. Like, guys, I'm not like a late teens, early 20s gamer. Like, guys, I just turned 30 this year, so I know I'm old. I feel like I've gotten a little bit of perspective on life. Like, I'm not the oldest, I'm not the youngest, but it's at a point where I'm not going to be that person that's going to drama farm, somebody that's going to be obnoxiously talking, just being belligerently rude to everybody in order to bait content out. Like, I don't care about that anymore. I'm not that person. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I'm just not at that point in life. Maybe I don't know. But anyways, I just don't understand why there's so much negativity around stuff like that, and why. I mean, I guess that there's some people in this world and some people that do YouTube and all this stuff that I feel like their entire model is based around hatred and just like content farming and just drama farming, and I don't get it, man. I don't get it. So the best way that I could put it out there is there are plenty of creators out there for all platforms that aren't like that. So my best advice for you guys, and something that I've started to do in my life, and something that, you know, just not only on like the content creation, the online sphere, I apply this to real life. I apply this to everything I do. If you don't like something, and if you don't like someone, they don't need to know that. Just move on with your day and just have a good one. Don't let their negativity and their ways of bringing you down, don't let that affect you. Unfollow, move on. You guys, everybody that's watching this video, you guys are the ones that give power to creators. You're the ones that determine whether they're successful or not successful. People like that who are just going to actively just belittle a community, why do you need to give them any recognition? The more recognition that you give them, the more you click on their videos, the more you type stuff about them in general, the more you do that, the more power it gives them and the more just recognition that they get for it. So then they're going to see, hey, if I keep on doing this, if I keep on just belittling other people, hey, that's good for me. I'm getting a lot of eyeballs on me right now. What you want to do is just say, okay, this person said this. Do your research, made sure that they actually did do this thing that you think that they did, and then be like, hey, you know what? I'm good. I don't need to be here anymore. Think of it kind of like as like in-person friendships as well. If somebody's not treating you well, you're not going to be their friend. You don't want to be their friend. You don't want to be around them. So what you do is you just move on with your life. That's what I've been starting to do, and honestly, I'm so much better off mentally. Like, my early 20s was really built around mental instability as far as trying to please everybody, and it's just not worth it, guys. It's just not worth it. People are going to be out there and people are going to try to take advantage of you and just stuff like that, and in my opinion, it's just not worth it. I'm not saying cut people off completely. Like you don't want to cut people off. Like, people are great. Like, there are some really cool connections that I've made in my life, but all I'm saying is don't bend over backwards for people that aren't willing to do the same, and just, in my opinion, put yourself first, but not in a selfish way, if that makes sense. Put yourself out there for other people. It's great. It's awesome. Being helpful is great. But that being said, don't be taken advantage of, and don't let people like this who are constantly nasty and rude and just saying stuff like that, like, don't let them have that power, because it's not necessary, and they don't need it. Like, giving it to people like that, there are plenty of guys, I'm telling you, even on both sides of the Marvel Rivals category, on the high end where they have hundreds of thousands, if not millions of viewers, and also on the smaller side, somebody like me, like, I get, like, if I'm lucky, I'll get like 1,000 views on a video, which is awesome. I'm so happy about that. Like I have 1,000 people watching my video. Like, that's so cool. Like that's crazy. Whether you're on either side of that, you're gonna find people that are really cool and genuinely interesting. As far as that, they're also worthy of your time. I'm not saying that I am, like, whether I am or I'm not, that's up for you to decide. But the one piece of advice I do want you to follow, because I have been around the block a little bit now and then. Sorry, I haven't. As a 30-year-old, I feel old. You do have. I do want to tell you guys that you do have the power. You guys are the ones with all the power. If you don't like something that someone's saying, ignore them, mute them, never listen to them again, and just, like, if somebody's being just a total jerk like that, what's the point? Like, genuinely, what's the point? I don't get it. So I don't know, in my opinion, for this game, supports are critical, right? Tanks are critical, right? DPS, they're critical. This is a team game. Why are you belittling everybody? So you're valuable if you play this game, no matter what role you play. It doesn't matter to me. I'm not just going to be out here being like, oh, supports as a whole are awful. Look, I'm coming across as Mr. Positive right now, but I get negative in the game sometimes. There are certain players every now and then that I come across where I'm like, damn, you were dropped on your head at some point in life because you are not right. I'm not saying that I am the end all be all of the good people of the world, but my goodness, there are certain people in this game that just do not deserve your respect and do not deserve any kind of time of the day for you. So in my opinion, just wipe your hands clean, move on, and do other things with your life, because at the end of the day, they are not worth it at all. And that's the best way that I could put it. So if I had to just kind of reaffirm one thing with you guys, that is, please, if you don't like what somebody's saying, whether it's a content creator, move on, or anything, just move on, because they don't deserve that free recognition that you are giving them. I'm telling you guys that it is not worth it. So basically, if you're having fun playing like support or something like that, keep doing it. Play what makes you happy. Unless you're like a Jeff backliner player, guys, I don't want to talk to you. No, I'm kidding. Jeff backline players are actually really good in the triple support situation. But that being said, keep doing you. Don't let other people belittle you. Don't let anybody shame you out of it. And if you ever need a positive place to hang out, and you also love Marvel Rivals, I mean, look, you guys know I had to do it. You're more than welcome here in this community. All the socials will be in the description. Whether you want to follow anywhere would be really cool, but that's up to you. I'm not really going to push that on this video at all. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for listening to me rambling and raving and ranting and all that stuff. I do really appreciate it. I'm trying to help you guys out. I know that a lot of people didn't like this one, this current statement, and so I felt like this was one of the very few times where I had to actually kind of get into like the current affairs of Marvel Rivals. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys on the next video. Later.